Hey guys, today we're going to be growing carabao grass. I made a spot over here where I tilled the soil, got as much roots out as I can, and I've got some carabao grass that I'm going to plant here and hopefully take over the whole yard. And what I like about the carabao grass is it grows short. It doesn't grow like very tall, and it's resistant to trampling. You can walk on it, the dogs can play on it. It's just very strong and resistant. You don't have to cut it. You really never have to cut it. It makes like a nice carpet. What I want is to be able to walk in my front lawn and barefoot. Like I want to just be able to walk on the front lawn. It's just carabao grass everywhere, and I can just walk barefoot and feel the soft carpet that is carabao grass. So here, as you can see, we gathered carabao grass from a neighboring lot, an abandoned lot, and we just took it. It's fine. We're allowed to take it. You can just buy it at a nursery. All you need is make sure you have the roots intact, and it's so hardy. Like it's just gonna do its thing. You don't have to be like too careful about it. And what I did is I cleared out this lot here, got most of the roots out, and I put a compost on top because our soil is very clay and the roots need to be able to penetrate. So by putting a compost on top, it's a little bit like looser. The roots should be able to penetrate. And all you have to do is, I think I'm gonna do it back here. The way how the grass grows is, let's say we put it right here. There's already a hole. Let's say we put it right here. It naturally spreads out. That's one thing it does. It also shoots out runners all over the place. The runners go into the soil and form new grass. So it spreads out, shoots out runners that then, then finally it also shoots out these long, thin blades of grass with seeds on them. And the seeds just fall and it just takes over the place. Okay, so if you look at this carabao grass here, what we've done is we've kind of cleared out some roots, competitive roots that might interfere with it spreading out. But what these do is they shoot out runners that, like here's a runner here. This piece here is a runner, carabao runner. It's gonna fall down. You can see little roots here. These little roots are gonna make contact with the soil, and it's gonna shoot new roots and make new pups, make more grass. You can see the seeds here. This is a blade of seeds. See, these seeds are forming, and these can also fall. Here's a mature one here, mature seeds. Right, so they're a little bit fuzzy. They can fly away, and that's just how they grow. They spread out. They throw out runners. They throw seeds. Within 1 month, if I just put a few out right now, 1 month later, the whole lot is gonna be full of grass. Okay, so let's start. Let's just do it. What I have here is one piece of grass. It does not have to be perfect at all. And I'm just gonna put it into the ground. Then what you wanna do is kind of press it into the ground so that the roots make contact with the soil. Physical contact. Just press it in. It's a very hardy plant. You can see it has seeds forming. Those are gonna fall. It has runners. Let's see. Does this have runners? I think this one was a runner here. That ended up this one here. Here's a runner with roots. You see that? What's gonna happen? If I really want, I could plant the roots there. But what it's gonna do is gonna shoot out runners, make new grass. It's gonna make seeds. And it's just gonna grow all over the place. This one batch, within 1 month, it's gonna be about this full. The runners gonna be going out everywhere. The seeds are gonna be about this tall and ready to fall. Within 1 month, this whole lot will be full of carabao grass, and we can actually propagate it further. What I'm gonna do is do a few rows about 1 foot apart is fine. It does not have to be perfect. That's what the amazing thing about grass, especially carabao grass, is how resilient it is. This one I have a lot of runners, so I'm gonna try to like vary the runners as well. The roots. You know, actually it was our neighbor who had this beautiful carabal grass lawn. I said, wow, you know, where did you get this grass? He said it's just across like a few meters past our house. There's this unlimited carabao grass. You can take it as much as you want, separate it, and make your whole yard full of carabao grass. So that's where I got the idea from. I saw his lawn here. Look at this. You never have to cut the grass. You never have to cut it. You can walk on it. Your dogs can play on it. It just lives forever. And that's it, guys. So as you can see, it's not like uniform. I didn't make it perfect. I got everything as loose as I can get it. We have very clay soil, so it's not that loose, but as loose as I can get it. What I'm gonna do is, I've already pressed it in so the roots make contact with the soil. I'm just gonna water it, and I'm actually gonna put a chain fence to cover the whole thing, because our big dog's here. Look at this monstrosity. She's gonna tear it all up. We got her on a chain right now so she don't mess up our grass, but I'm gonna take her off as soon as I get the gate up. But she destroys everything in her path. But just to prove, it survives trampling by dogs. You can see there's no problem with it. So this is what's grown naturally in our yard already. I weeded around it so it can like spread naturally on its own here. We have more growing here. It'll slowly make its way. In the part 2 video, 1 month from now, this should be fully covered with grass. In just 1 month, right? Fully covered grass. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick some out from here and then spread it this way, just to speed up the progress. And within a few months from now, this whole yard is gonna be full of carabao grass. It's gonna be resistant to our dogs trampling on it. You can walk on it barefoot. You never have to cut it. It only grows about that tall. I mean, it's just the perfect grass. So all I'm gonna do is water this, make sure it can get the water it needs, put a chain link fence on it so the dogs can't mess it up. And that's about it. I'm being careful not to like compress all the soil. I just want to compress where I put the grass so that it makes contact, the roots make contact with the soil. I'm just doing a light watering. What's gonna happen is the grass has like a transplant shock, just like all plants. The grass is just so resilient and hardy that it usually doesn't really matter. But that's why you should do it at nighttime, so it can recover overnight instead of recovering in the heat of the sun. If you do it in the morning, it's too much shock. You got the transplant shock, you got the shock for being in the sun, drying out. That's why I'm doing it now. That's it. That's all there is to it. Thank you for watching and subscribe.